good, YouTube, and welcome back to a brand new video. And today we're going to be doing the other side of the trade that I did yesterday in the Andre Drummond news, the whole rumor about him possibly going to the Atlanta Hawks. We did a trade, we did a video on it yesterday. Some of you agreed with the trade, some of you didn't, and some of you thought it was okay. So I expected that. We're all basketball fans. If we weren't passionate about basketball, we wouldn't have different opinions. So I enjoy every one of you guys' last comments about it, so I'm not worried about that necessarily, but I decided to do the same trade. And one thing before we get in this video, thank you guys so much for 7,000 subscribers. It is amazing. I can't believe that I've come this far from what I honestly didn't think this was possible. It's awesome. You guys support is awesome. I appreciate it every day. But this is the trade, just in case you didn't remember or didn't watch the video. Drummond, Markieff Morris, Tim Frazier for Parsons, Reddish, Bruno Fernando, and a first-round pick protections, a protected first-round pick. Because Drummond, I don't want to have to explain it again because I'm sure most of you watched the video. Drummond's on a one-year deal, essentially on a half-year deal, because Drummond's going to decline his player option most likely. Who knows if Atlanta will get him back? So Atlanta basically doesn't have to give up too much because Detroit has lost leverage due to what's his name being a free agent after the season. So Drummond being a free agent, but other than that, this Pistons team needs to blow it up. We kind of did this video not too long ago where we blew this team up, but we're gonna do it again today. So and plus the last time I did it, I traded Drummond to the Hornets and we had a little bit different of players. So yeah, they have been playing Sekou Demboya lately, giving him some minutes. So I kind of want to roll with that. I'm definitely gonna let Sekou Demboya be a huge part of this team. Cameron Reddish as well. I want both these guys to be a huge part of this team. And we're going to go from there with this team. And then Thon Maker. I mean, we could have one of the weirdest teams if we wanted to. But we still have some more moves to make. Blake Griffin, Derrick Rose are some guys I kind of want to trade as well. So start off with Derrick Rose. The Pistons, I think, could easily get a heavily protected first-round pick for him. Or maybe even just an unprotected. So that's what we're going to try to do. We could get a 2020 first-round pick from the Celtics. I could definitely be down with that. We're going to keep looking, though, real quick. Could get Brandon Clark, and we have to trade a second. I definitely would like that as well. Let's keep looking, though. A 20 first-round pick, top 3 protected Atlanta Hawks pick. Let's keep looking. First-round pick from the Mavericks. See what else we can find. The Nets want to give me a first-round pick, and Joe Harris. So, yeah, we're definitely going to get a first-round pick for Derrick Rose is what I wanted anyway. So, let's see what else we got. So, Bertans. So, do I want Brandon Clark? I kind of do, but I've gotten him in a couple videos. I think I might have. Do I just take Brandon Clark and run with it? But I don't think it makes sense for the Grizzlies to take him. I think I'm going to take this first round pick from the Celtics. I don't really want Daniel Tice necessarily, but I'm going to take him because I want that first round pick. So welcome to the team, Daniel Tice and the first round pick, which is way more important than Daniel Tice. And Daniel Tice will probably start for now. Next is Mr. Blake Griffin himself. The dude has not been able to stay healthy this year whatsoever, and I just need to get rid of him. I don't even know what I want. But I just kind of want to get something decent for him. So let's see what we can find. Hornets, the Kings, the Knicks. Let's see what else we got. Plumlee, Drew Holiday, Kyle Lowry, DeRozan. Some of these are not that great. I might wait till after the season to trade this guy, I guess, because I'm not really seeing anything that great. Yeah, none of these trades are that great. I don't really know what I want for him just yet anyway. So I'll probably wait till after the season. I don't think there's anybody else I really need to trade. Chandler Parsons is probably just going to sit here and then probably, you know, leave in the offseason. So, yeah, we're good. We're at, like, halfway through the season, 13-23. We're going to start the rebuild process. I think I'm going to send, Sekou Demboya and Cameron Reddish to the G League because they're both going to be a huge part of the team. I almost wish I could send Bruno Fernando there as well, but I don't think I can. So, yeah, I think I'm going to roll with that just because this season's not going to be great anyway. Luke Kennard's going to be a huge part of this team going forward as well. And then we're going to go from there. I think we have a very nice foundation going forward. There's just some, you know, a few more pieces we obviously need. But once we get that far, we should be in for a nice little rebuild. Our season ends. The Clippers win the championship. It's usually what happens. Let's go into our offseason, though. We went 29-53, which obviously is not good. The Pistons, or the Hawks, made the playoffs with Drummond. And they still beat the Bucks in the first round. That's kind of what happened. And the last video too, I think. I don't remember if we beat them completely, but here are the stats. We had 20, 14, 14, 10, 9. I mean, some of these guys obviously aren't going to be here going forward. So let's just get right into this and make our moves because we need to go ahead and reset this team. This team should have been kind of in a rebuild stage a while ago, and they just haven't been. But we are projected the 11th pick and the 5th pick. So we should get 2 lottery picks here. And we jump up to number 1. That is what I'm talking about. So number 1 and number 11. I will definitely take that. That is how you do it. Staff signing. We have Dwayne Casey still here. I think I'm going to move on from the trainer and the assistant. I'll keep Dwayne Casey for now. But if he isn't good this next season, I'm probably going to go ahead and get rid of him. But we'll go... is there any, I guess Michael Stoffer's out here and he's got like A, so I guess I will move on from Dwayne Casey. We'll get Michael Stoffer, so that's gonna be our new staff. Let's go to the draft. With the first overall pick, we really don't have a point guard. LaMelo Ball, I think, makes a lot of sense here. We don't have a point guard right now, and I think that's who I'm gonna take. I could take James Wiseman, but I've gotten him in plenty of videos, so we're gonna go LaMelo Ball here, and we're gonna run with it. So LaMelo Ball, welcome to Detroit. We're gonna go ahead and take you, and we'll be all right with that. So LaMelo Ball out of Australia. Let's send to our next 11 pick and see what we can grab here. See what else could we find. Nico Mannion, Vernon Carey Jr., Theo, or Precious. RJ Hampton's even here as well if I wanted to go that route. Don't really want another guard if I don't have to get one, although I could. RJ Hampton and LaMelo could be nice in the backcourt. I know LaMelo could definitely play shooting guard with how tall he is. Vernon Carey, Theo, I could take as well. 6'5" from France. Precious. Who do I want to take here? I have no idea who I want to go with. Oh my gosh, this is hard. Okay, Theo, Precious, or RJ Hampton is what I'm leaning towards. And I think I want to take... I think I'm going to take Theo because I don't get him very often. We're going to go with Theo Maledon, I guess, and then send to the end on that. So we drafted 2 guards, and we're going to run with it. So LaMelo Ball, number 1 overall. Wizards take James Wiseman. Anthony Edwards is 3rd, going to the Suns. Very nice. All right, we're going to sign both those guys. That should be good. Player options, Luke Kennard, Tony Snell, and Svi Mykhailiuk. Tony Snell automatically accepts his contract. Thon Maker, I definitely wouldn't mind bringing him back, but I'm not worried about any of these guys, so we're going to go ahead and probably just renounce the rights. And then free agency, we have negative $31 million. Chandler Parsons, we're going to renounce. Galloway, Christian Wood, Thon Maker. I don't really want to bring any of those guys back. We have $24 million, plus Blake Griffin's contract is still here. And I decided to re-sign Reggie Jackson. That way I could trade him because I couldn't really find a trade for him at the trade deadline. So, wow, no offers. What about Blake Griffin? Come on. I got to have an offer for Blake Griffin, right? Okay. Larry Nance and Dante Exum. Olenek, Cody Zeller, he is on a 1-year player option deal, right? Yep, he is. Okay, so I should be able to get something decent back. Kuzma and Avery Bradley for Blake Griffin. Yeah, I think I might go with that. Or Aaron Gordon, Terrence Ross. I think Kuzma has been the best trade so far. And we could use some more front court players. Steven Adams isn't terrible either. Nurkic is kind of interesting as well. Could get Yusuf Nurkic to be our starting center going forward. And a 1st round pick. I actually like that idea. I don't get Nurkic in a lot of videos. I think I'm going to do this. I think I'm going to grab a 25-year-old Yusuf Nurkic. And we're going to trade Blake Griffin and get a 1st round pick. So I think I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. I think Yusuf Nurkic could be our center going forward. We don't really have one. Daniel Tice was not what I wanted to go with. So I'm cool with that. I know the Blazers would probably never trade him. But you know what? This is just a fun little rebuild that I'm doing. So it's all good. But we have about $47 million now. And when you look, we have LaMelo and Theo at point guard. So we're good there. Luke Kennard, Bruce Brown. We could move LaMelo to shooting guard or Theo. Does Theo go up? He does. So I think I'll move Theo to shooting guard. That way he could back up Luke Kennard off the bench. And then let's see what else we got. Sekou Demboya and Cameron Reddish at small forwards. We have no power forward right now. I could have gotten Kuzma if I wanted to. But let's see what we could get for Tony Snell. Don't really need him. And maybe, let's see what else we could grab. Tony Snell and Daniel Tice. Let's see what we get for those guys. And we'll go with whatever's offered. Brooke Lopez, Gafford, and Satoransky. Gafford would be another nice young player. And Satoransky would be a nice backup point guard for a season or so. Dwight Powell, Josh Hart, and we get a 1st. And we trade a 2nd. Yeah, I actually like the idea of that as well. If I wanted to go that route. See what else we got. I think I'm going to do this. I think I'm going to do this trade. We're going to get Josh Hart and a 1st. And what we're going to do is we're going to move Theo back to backup point guard. So, yeah. Theo's going to back up LaMelo once we get Reggie Jackson out of here. Then Josh Hart and Luke Kennard on shooting guard. Cameron Reddish and Sekou at small forward. No power forward right now. I could move Sekou Demboya to power forward if I wanted to, which I might if I need to. Reggie Jackson, why can't I find an offer for you? He has a no trade clause? Why? Why does he have a no trade clause? I definitely should not have gave him that, but I'm taking this trade. Rashawn Holmes, welcome to Detroit. So $64 million. I don't know how I just traded Reggie Jackson because I just literally noticed he had no trade clause. Okay, now to power forward position. Let's see what we can grab. Paul Millsap, Jabari Parker, Nikola Mirotic, Michael Green, Carmelo, Gibson, Davis Bertans, Wood, Rondé, Dario Saric. I guess Dario Saric wouldn't be bad. Ivan Robb, or he could really just go with, like I said, Sekou Doumbouya at power forward and roll with that. Here's your all positions. Don't really want Paul Millsap, so I think to start Cameron Reddish and Sekou Doumbouya, I think I'm gonna move him to power forward. He does go down, but I think it'll probably be okay. So Sekou Doumbouya playing power forward. He is 6'8", so maybe he's a little too small. Maybe. 6'8" actually isn't too tiny. I guess I'll leave it for now. Reddish at small forward. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So yeah, we definitely need like at least one more player. I'm gonna sign a backup power forward probably, and I think we'll run away with that. Let's go like Vonleh, I guess, on a 1-year deal. I don't know. We'll go with that. Noah Vonleh is gonna come to Detroit just to be the backup power forward, and I think we're gonna run with the team going forward. I really like this team. I think we should be, like I said, a nice young contender. We'll see how it goes, but I'm excited for the future, and it's definitely different from what I did last time. So that was the most important part. So let's go ahead and see how this Pistons team does in season number 2. And the myth, the legend, James Harden goes off and wins MVP. Not really surprising there. Rookie of the year goes to LaMelo Ball. Why did I say Ballo? I have no idea why I just said that. Anyway, rookie of the year, 21 points, 8 assists. 70% from free throw, 44% from 3, and 50% from the field. Anthony Edwards was your 6th man on the Suns. Kawhi Leonard's defensive player, and MPJ is your most improved. And Mike D'Antoni is your coach of the year. Here's your All-NBA first team, All-NBA second, and All-NBA third, All-Defensive first team, and All-Defensive second team. Okay, and here's your All-Rookie team. Do we get anybody from? Nope, just LaMelo. Okay, so we actually did make the playoffs, which is a good step. And funny enough, we get to play the Hawks. I have no idea if they resigned to Drummond or not, but let's go ahead and check. They did. Okay, so Drummond stayed with Atlanta. Let's go ahead and see what the stats are looking like. So Drummond gets to play his former team. 21 points, 18 and 10 from Nurkic. That is what I'm talking about. I love that. That's a great addition. We had Cameron Reddish with 16. Rashawn Holmes actually was a nice backup center and got 13 off the bench. Kennard with 12 points. I'm expecting whenever the Pistons do decide to go full out rebuild mode, I'm expecting Luke Kennard to be a huge part of their team. Like, I'm expecting this guy to step it up, 20 points per game. Like, I want him to become another Klay Thompson in a way. Obviously, he has a little bit better ball handling, I believe, but his defense isn't as good as Klay, don't get me wrong. But I kind of want to see him do stuff like that. Sekou Doumbouya was 7 and 6, just kind of being out there, being kind of that support guy we need him to be, so that's all right. And Vonleh and Josh Hart did their thing as well. So, love the pick and roll duo of Nurkic and LaMelo Ball going forward. I'm going to like that a lot, and we'll have to see how it continues to turn. So, we'll go ahead and see if we can beat the Hawks in the first round. I doubt it because Trae Young usually goes nuclear for some reason. I mean, in the last video, he averaged like 30 points per game in every season. And yeah, they swept us. So, kind of expected that. Not really shocked. So we have some work to do this offseason, and I'm excited to get to that. But I guess we'll go ahead and see who wins the championship real quick. Got Philly and Brooklyn, Atlanta and Milwaukee, and we got Houston and Golden State, and Clippers and Suns. And now we got Rockets and Clippers, Bucks and 76ers. Hopefully the Rockets, okay, I was about to say, hopefully the Rockets don't blow a 3-1 lead like the Clippers did against them like 5 years ago or something like that. But it looks like the Rockets are going to win the championship and go on to beat the 76ers. That was when they had the Lob City Clippers, though, with that 3-1 blown lead. That was in the second round, I think. But here's the draft lottery. Let's go ahead and see what it's looking like. We got, we're projected another pick. How did I get that pick? I can't remember what I traded, but we have another first-round pick. How? Oh, my gosh. Do you guys know what this means? This is about to be the most insane backcourt ever. I don't think I've ever gotten these guys together, and I'm excited. You guys already know who I'm drafting. And we have the 17th and the 22nd pick. So we have 3 first-round picks to keep building this team, but there's no way I'm not drafting Cade Cunningham here. He's going to be the starting shooting guard. I know Luke Kennard's here, but I can't pass up on this guy. Cade Cunningham, welcome to the team. This is going to be awesome. So it's going to be Cade Cunningham and LaMelo Ball in the backcourt. That is going to be unstoppable. Isaiah Todd, we're going to take him out of Michigan. Let's go. Let's see. Keep looking. 22nd pick overall. The draft couldn't have gone any better. And Scotty Lewis, we're going to go with that. So sim to the end on that. And wow, what a draft. Cade Cunningham's first overall. That couldn't have gone any better. 17, let's see what, 76 overall, Isaiah Todd. And we had a 20 or 74 overall, Scotty Lewis. Let's go. So we're going to sign all those guys. Player options, Nurkic, Reddish, Sekou Naboya, bringing all those guys back, of course. Qualifying offers, Kyrie Thomas is a free agent. Now I don't feel that I need to sign Josh Hart back now that we have, let's see. Oh, I don't really want any of these guys back, maybe besides Josh Hart and Luke Kennard. Definitely don't want to lose Luke Kennard because he's kind of a big part of this Pistons team, I feel like. But $31 million. Nurkic is the only one that's going to be a free agent after the season. Vonleh, Thonmaker, Holmes was good and all, but I don't think I'm going to bring him back. And then Jordan Bell and Kyrie Thomas. I know Bruce Brown, I wouldn't mind him back either. Let's see what else we got. So we got LaMelo Ball and Cade Cunningham right now. But as we know, we could move either of these guys because they're both tall. That's going to be the best part. Let's see. I'm going to go Cade Cunningham at shooting guard, I guess. And then, wow, these two in the backcourt together is going to be nasty. Seriously. 19 years old, both 19 years old. And then we're going to have Cameron Reddish at small forward, potentially, around them. Theo's going to continue to back him up. Scotty Lewis, we could have be the backup shooting guard, but Luke Kennard would probably take that role. Reddish is a small forward. Sekou Naboya at power forward. And Nurkic and Fernando at center. I mean, come on. This is going to be nasty. Let's see what else we got. We have $57 million to spend in free agency. I really don't want to spend it, though, because I don't think we need it. Like, I'm going to go for, like, guys like Jason Tatum, but I doubt I'm going to get him. Let's see what else we got. John Collins. We could take John Collins from Detroit, but I think I'm going to continue to let Sekou and Naboya take that spot. And, let's see. Jarrett Allen, Lauri Markkanen. Markkanen would be nice as well, but I guess I got to sign Luke Kennard, of course, so let's go ahead and give him his contract. Holmes wouldn't be terrible. OG Anunoby, I wouldn't mind, but I think we're going to take Luke Kennard, and we're going to definitely run with that. I don't want to renounce Josh Hart necessarily. The Celtics have matched my offer sheet like I thought they would, so no Jason Tatum for me. We're going to sign Luke Kennard to his 4-year contract, although it's going to glitch and give me... I know this. I know it does this every time, and I don't know why I don't not give him a contract in moratorium day, but I do. $61 million in cap space now. It's so crazy that I have this much money in salary that I'm really not even going to use it. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, if essentially. Let's go small forward market. We could go Isaac, Oubre, OG. I guess I'll go ahead and bring in, like, let's see. I don't know. I don't really want to bring anything in. I think we're good, honestly. Guess could get a different backup center if we wanted to. Like, Bol off the bench. Do we really want to go that crazy? I don't think so. I don't think we need that much scoring. I don't want to take way too much scoring. I guess we could get Marquise Chris on, like, a 1-year deal just in case what's-his-name doesn't work out. And we'll probably get Josh Hart and Bruce Brown back. That's going to be even more depth. So, yeah, that is going to do it for our moves this third season. I'm excited for this third season. This should be nice. This should be a good team. LaMelo and Cade Cunningham in the backcourt with Nurkic, Reddish, and Sekou Naboya should honestly just be so good. Those guys are going to do their thing, and we should be just really good going forward. So, I'm excited to see how this team does. We're going to sim to the end of the third season, and I'm going to show the rotation at the end. I forgot to last season. We're going to show it at the end of this season, and we're going to see how this team does. We are back in the playoffs as expected. We went 49-33. Let's go ahead and see how the rotation was looking. We had Cade Cunningham and LaMelo Ball, of course. 84 overall, both together. I mean, this backcourt would be kind of nasty in real life. Reddish, Sekou Naboya, Nurkic, Luke Kennard, Theo, Josh Hart, and Marquise Chris was our whole rotation. So we had a 3.5-star 7-second system. I guess Nurkic didn't really fit that bill too much, but we're all right with that. So we have the 5th seed, or facing the Boston Celtics, who are the 5th seed. Let's see what the player stats were looking like. We had 19.5 from Cade Cunningham, 18 from Nurkic, and 17 from LaMelo. We had 16, 13, 11. Sekou Naboya kind of stepped it up a little bit. Like to see that. Kennard did his thing. Hart, Chris, Lewis, yeah, got some minutes here and there. Let's go ahead, though, and see if we can beat the Boston Celtics as we're up 1-0 to start this series. They evened it up. Let's not lose to the Celtics. We're up 2-1. 3-1. Can we beat them in 5? Please. 3-2. Don't make this go to 6 games. Okay, all right. Just like that. We beat the Boston Celtics, and we don't have to face the first seeded Philadelphia 76ers, but we have to face the nuclear Trae Young. So let's go ahead and see what they're looking like. They got basically the same big three with DeAndre Hunter and Rubio as well. So yeah, I'm kind of nervous for this matchup, but we're gonna have to hope for the best and see if we can get past the Atlanta Hawks. We're the higher seed, but that doesn't really mean anything. We're up 1-0, 2-0, 3-0, and can we sweep the Atlanta Hawks? 3-1, 3. Okay, just like that, we swept, or we beat the Hawks in 5 games, and now we get to face the Brooklyn Nets, who I'm sure have Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving. So yeah, this is gonna be a tough matchup as well, but hopefully we can get past them. We're up 1-0, 2-0, 2-1, 3-1. Can we beat? We are in the NBA Finals without Andre Drummond. That is awesome. Now we have to play the Houston Rockets. This is probably gonna be our toughest matchup yet. Let's see what happens. They're up 1-0, 2-0, 3-0, and they're gonna sweep us. You know what? I'm gonna take getting to the NBA Finals. I think that's a good way to end the video. We shouldn't have been there anyway in a 3, like that was literally like a, in real life, it wouldn't take that long to get back to the NBA Finals. It just wouldn't. So 40 points per game from James Harden. What could you expect? Anyways, guys, that's gonna end it for me. Thank you for watching this Crushables, and I'm saying